Hi everyone, I am watching The Clone Wars and this is the Senate Trilogy arc, and I'm excited because the first episode is called Heroes on Both Sides, which is awesome. No idea what that means, no idea if this is separatist and the Jedi and all of that, I don't know, but I like that there's going to be heroes on both sides. I don't like the whole black or white thing, so I like this episode so far, just by the title. I'm ready to jump into this arc and see what happens. The last episode sounds like, well, the title is The Senate Murders, so no idea what that means, but other than like some important people are going to die, I think. So, all right, I'm ready to jump in. I hope everyone is doing well, and let's watch some Clone Wars. Fear is a great motivator. Yeah, it's a great motivator to do nothing sometimes. I don't know.
The Republic is near bankruptcy due to the cost of this war.
If we pass Senator Sam's bill to open new lines of credit, we will gain access to the needed funds.
Won't this bill essentially deregulate the banks?
We must keep the war going. Says the people who are not dying at all or being affected.
Hasn't this war gone on long enough?
Are you suggesting we surrender to the Separatists?
Of course not.
You can't negotiate with those animals. Keep the war going. Vote now!
Damn. It's tough, huh, Ahsoka? Very tough.
I tried my best to push the bill through.
You did your part, Representative. Senator Amidala is the problem.
You gotta kill her. It's like the first actions they think about.
Perhaps some unexpected bloodshed on Coruscant may change a few minds.
I thought there was no violence here.
Coruscant has not been attacked in over...
That hat is so ridiculous. It's crazy.
You must ask the Jedi Council to speak with Chancellor Palpatine.
That's not my role, Padme.
Why not? Why isn't it your role?
Ahsoka's wearing something new, isn't it? Something new?
I suggest you teach my young Padawan a thing or two about politics.
After today's debate, I was hoping she learned a great deal.
Truthfully?
Yeah.
I don't understand any of it.
Yeah, no one does.
The Separatists believe the Republic is corrupt, but they're wrong, and we have to restore order.
Maybe talking to the Jedi Council isn't the role for you. If only I could talk to Senator Bonteri, a senator in the Confederacy of Independent Systems.
Your friend is a separatist? One of Dooku's pawns?
I was close with many of the senators who left. I may not agree with them, but they're more than pawns.
Okay. Cool.
Let's talk to her.
The Senate's made it illegal.
Illegal?
They say
What?
official meetings would only legitimize the Separatists.
Well, that's crazy.
You're a Jedi, which gives you special clearance.
Are you suggesting I use my status as a Jedi to smuggle
She
you
looks
on-
older, too. I feel like they're aging her.
Relax. I'll help you.
She's
Besides,
older.
Master Skywalker said you should teach me about politics.
Right.
I'm just like, of course she's
We
gonna
have more in common than you think. It's no wonder you get along so well.
Does she not get it? Like,
Of course.
Ahsoka, your intuition doesn't tell you that they're in a relationship? I would think she would have figured it out.
You have been designed for this mission. Some of you may not return. Actually, none of you will return. But don't let that get in your
But
way.
don't worry. Ooh. Did he just say Roger, Roger? Did I hear that correctly? Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful place. Well, then we get closer to the city and it's like, wah.
Move along, please. Move along.
Oh, so they...
Identification, please.
Excuse me, is this platform B?
Platform B.
This way.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's her friend. They all have the same haircut on this planet.
You're a separatist?
Well, of course, my dear. What were you expecting? Now come. I have a transport waiting.
Like a monster, probably.
Lux, come down here and help our guests with
Lux
their
looks
luggage.
kind of
please.
like a smug brat. But I was wrong last time. She rolled her eyes. I was wrong last time about those Mandalorian kids.
May I?
I can handle it.
He's grown so much, Mina.
Time won't stop, even if we are at war.
With all due respect, as a separatist, didn't you create this war?
Ahsoka.
It's all right. Would it surprise you to know that many of the people you call separatists feel the same way about the Republic? Lux's father was like that. He was setting up a base on Argonar when clones attacked. My husband fought bravely in self-defense, but was killed.
The other side of the war.
You're a Jedi, aren't you?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Before the war, I was always told Jedi were good. And now my friends are saying the Jedi are to blame.
I'm the first Jedi you've ever met, aren't I? Look at me. I'm not so bad, am I?
No, not bad at all. You think we're all the bad guys, but how many of us have you actually met? And droids don't count.
Oh, true.
Other than military officers like Grievous and Ventress.
Yeah.
None.
And they all suck too.
You and your mother are the first.
They'd be a bad example of
look at me.
separatists.
Am I so bad?
I mean, I did say you look like a smug brat, but it sounds like I'm wrong.
We'll never entirely agree on Dooku, my old friend. But we can agree on the need to stop this war.
I am certain if you could convince your representatives to extend an olive branch of peace towards the Republic, there might be enough sympathy in the Senate to finally open negotiations.
I can at least put the motion on the floor.
Thank you, Mina. That's all I ask.
To peace, then.
This is a cool episode. Order.
How many lives on both sides have
Oh, that's
to
so
end
their
before we see the future?
their Senate meetings are so different.
I move that we immediately open peace negotiations with Chancellor Palpatine on Coruscant.
The Corporate Alliance will never allow this to happen.
This is a democracy, and unlike the Republic, corporations do not rule us.
Oh, interesting.
The voice vote is required. All in favor of initiating peace
At
negotiations
least they
with the
have
Galactic Republic?
votes. Like they,
Say
yeah.
aye.
Wow. See, I had no idea.
Nay.
Nay!
Nay.
The ayes have it.
The eyes have it. That's fair. Yeah, it is a democracy. It's okay. Well,
How can you be sure this groundswell of peace won't continue? Where is the attack we were promised?
We need
it's interesting.
feed the machine and
yeah.
our profits.
They need war to make money. There's money in war.
Well, this is goodbye.
I've been disappointed before, and yet I almost feel as if this time the tide has turned in the war.
You really believe the Republic will vote for peace?
I hope so. I wouldn't want to meet you on the battlefield. For your sake.
Okay, well, dang. I didn't know that. Well, all right. I keep judging these kids wrong. It's the way they draw their faces. They look bratty. Oh, boy. Oh, no.
All right. Everybody have your passes out. Yeah, well, everything checks out. Good luck down there.
Dang. Oh, dang.
Well, well, well. This is quite a stunning development.
Your Excellency, we would be remiss if...
Palpatine hates Padme.
Can we believe that they're ready to sue for peace so easily?
I know that this is sincere.
Oh.
I've been in contact with my old friend Mina Bonteri.
Why would you tell him that if there's laws?
Bonteri.
Oh, no.
How was the dialogue established?
Does it matter, Chancellor, if the result is an end to the war?
I see your point, my child. Then we shall put the vote to the
No,
floor.
you just put her in danger. Man, this is what it looks like down here. This looks crazy.
Sweeper droids?
This is what keeps this place going. Oh my god. Terrifying. That guy ducked. He was like, oh hell no. Oh. Dang. Really? 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 Dang. This guy... What was that? Shoot. Oh, shoot.
You may enter your votes.
Oh, no. No, no. No. The whole system gets shut down. Wow. Dang.
The bombing of the power generator has been confirmed as a separatist attack. They must pay for what they have done.
Damn it.
Obviously a tactic to lower our defenses
Oh
and
my
launch this
God,
attack.
you know, it's just so hard to watch this sometimes.
I move to immediately deregulate the banks.
We need a bank.
We need to deregulate the banks. No.
I'm afraid
They're so
we've
dumb.
been given little choice.
Oh my
To
pop.
ensure the safety of the Republic,
Shut up.
we must deregulate the banks.
We must. Padme, darling, you've done so much, but this is the reality.
That was dangerous and careless going to Raxus. Not to mention illegal. You went too far this time.
Maybe so. But I did realize something. The politics of this war are not as black and white as I once thought they were.
That's called growing up. It's taken me a long time to grow up. And it's taken a lot of people a long time to do that. And a lot of people still haven't grown up. Okay, on to the next episode. Truth can strike down the specter of fear. Okay, so I like that. 2 things about fear so far. But now here's a positive.
I propose the Republic purchase an additional 5 million clone droids.
My
The
God.
Republic is already operating in deep debt. How do you propose we pay for these
This
additional
just is what happens in real life. It's so crazy.
Whoever attacked the power grid wants us to continue the fight. It's a calculated attempt to destroy the peace process.
Padme, these people they can't get it.
I know this for a fact.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
have separatist friends, Senator?
Whose side are you on?
This would be me. And then it'd be up, like,
We have just received a message from our opponent, Count Dooku.
Oh.
Your Republic forces have carried out a barbaric attack on our people. And among the deaths was the very sponsor of the peace accord, Senator Mina Bonteri.
What?
I must formally withdraw the proposal for peace offered by our Senate.
We must not show weakness.
Palpatine was the only one who knew. Padme, wake up. Sometimes when you're too close to something you can't see.
I just can't believe the Republic would target Senator Bonteri. She was the only one willing to stand up for peace.
And now what about her son? I regret calling him a smug brat.
25% interest.
As it is, social services have suffered because of this war.
Mm.
Education, infrastructure, healthcare.
We only need to sway another handful of senators. As long as they don't buckle to the threats.
What threats?
I like how
Some
he has
members have received messages.
the picture of his home. I forget what it's called.
A mandatory blackout is in progress. All citizens report to the designated safe area.
Oh. Oh no! What the hell? What the heck? Oh, so stressful.
Can't you all see this bill is short-sighted? Millions of clones won't win this war.
I happen to believe more clones are precisely what we need. And my caucus agrees with me. I'm sorry.
Padme. These guys are rocking out right now. I mean, it's like, where would you be going during all this stress? This just seems like the place to definitely be.
It may be time to send her a message as well.
You want us to have a talk with her?
Take her out of the game.
Wow.
We're still at least 6 votes short of a majority.
Some minds can't be altered no matter what they hear.
Yeah.
From my experience, it depends a great deal on who's sending the message. If anyone can convince the Senate that voting for this bill will bankrupt the Republic, both financially and spiritually, it's you.
I'll need some time to prepare.
Good. In the meantime, I'll pay another visit
I'm
to
just
those still
thankful that they're
undecided.
friends. And it makes more sense now why she would be, you know, they would take Leia and raise her. It makes so much sense. They spend a lot of time together.
These wounds will heal. But what about the millions who are dying in this war?
Who? The clones? We created them for just that purpose.
The poor clones.
Where does Senator Organa stand on all this?
Oh,
Why isn't he here?
Senator Organa is preparing to speak before the full Senate.
I'll listen to what he has to
That's
say.
so interesting. What is he watching? But they're gonna race him? Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Can I give you a ride?
My driver's only a block away.
Oh.
I think I'd like to walk.
But Padme...
Don't worry, Uncle
Yeah,
Ono.
but it is...
I can take care of myself.
You can, it's true. I don't know. I would not have done that. I would have been like, absolutely, take me home. Oh. Dang. Dang. This with a dagger too. Oh god. Jeez.
Put your hands up. Drop your weapons and come with us quietly.
Quietly.
Oh. They're like, it's serious.
Where's my driver?
Oh.
Where's my...
man. That would be so scary. Oh, damn. She's not in a good position. Like, this got really bad. This went worse than I think she could ever have thought. Oh, come on. Can she go, like, up and down and or step on the brakes? Ooh. Oh my god. There we go. Hit him against the buildings. Yeah. Yeah. Something harsher. There we go. Come on. She's like bullying the guy. Dang, no. They're like right on her. She's awesome. he's like, oh my god. They're speeding. There we go. Finally. Oh man. All right. Oh man, they're just programmed. They don't know what the hell she's talking about at this point. God, they're gonna try to get him next. It's the same goons too? Please beat them. Please beat them up. That's right. Oh, shoot. God, this stupid duck thing. He's so annoying at this point. Like, Oh. Just shoot him. I mean, I guess,
Bale! What happened?
Padme,
Senator, you need to lie down.
Padme, you must address the Senate. Only you can do this.
Padme!
You must give the speech in his place.
But they're expecting to hear from the great Bail Organa. He carries a certain weight. He's seen as a voice of reason.
You are very respected.
You understand what the people are going through. Please.
I never knew that was a wig. I thought they were doing her hair up that whole time. I didn't know she was wearing a wig. That's the most shocking thing to me in this whole series. How many of them have been wigs on her?
I will speak on his behalf.
Come on.
Senator
Come on,
Amidala
Padme.
will be permitted to speak.
Tekla is one of my aides. Tekla lives in a district that rarely has electricity and running water. Her children can now only bathe every 2 weeks. There are those who would divert the money to the war, with no thought for what the people need to survive. Who are we fighting for? My people.
Yeah.
Your people. All of our people. This war is meant to save them from suffering. If we continue to impoverish our people, it is not on the battlefield where Dooku will defeat us, but in our own homes. It is our duty and our responsibility to preserve the lives of those around us by defeating this bill.
Well done, Padme.
That was great. It's so real and so true. The war is just getting out of hand. I mean, Padme, this is so awesome to see this. I love her. I love her so much.
Isn't it remarkable that one can have all the power in the galaxy, and yet the words of a single senator can sway the thoughts of millions?
Here we go.
We must let the wheels of the Senate turn.
Man, so we finally get this side of Palpatine. Things are getting so serious. Wow. God, I love Padme. She's so important. Really, truly important. Okay, on to the next episode. Man, this has been such a great trilogy. Very epic. Searching for the truth is easy, but accepting the truth is hard. That's what it is. That's 100% what it is. Oh, is that Satine?
Yes, of course, Senator. Thank you for telling me yourself.
I think that
I
was
completely
Satine.
understand. Senator Stonk, worried about public opinion. But he wants us to know how very sorry he is.
In your speech, you convince people to stand up for what they know is right.
I hope you're right, Uncle. You've been doing an amazing job rallying votes to our side.
After all the mistakes I've made, peace is what matters to me now.
Senator Amidala, they are ready for your speech now. It's time.
This is so cool. The progression of Padme and her own belief in herself. And I liked when she was with Ahsoka, because Ahsoka was like, what do I do with my stuff? And she's like, well, this is what it is. But even Padme is not at that level of like 100% belief. It's a lifelong thing.
Even as a girl, Padme downplayed her strengths. Helps her maintain the element of surprise.
I learned it from you.
I love that they respect her.
By adding more clones to the conflict, we are only escalating destruction, which is why we must vote for this resolution, to promote more diplomacy, and to bring an end to this killing and hatred.
That was quite a moment, my dear.
Thank you, Senator DG.
You shouldn't make speeches like that. It's unpatriotic.
The only thing I find unpatriotic is your warmongering.
Yeah, that's right.
My dear, you were brilliant.
Thank you. But perhaps we should wait till we actually win the vote before we make a victory speech.
Imagine that. Amidala's actually making sense for once in her life.
Oh my god, what?
This is a private conversation.
Private conversation or separatist conspiracy? How dare you?
The Kaminoans might have bartered their creation of the clones into a seat in the Galactic Senate, but this does not give you free reign. Thank you for visiting, Senator.
Ooh, yes.
We would like to continue.
That is right. Walk her out of this room.
Enjoy your moment in the spotlight, Senators. This war will not end soon.
They're not trying to even have a spotlight, you... Blah.
What matters is that we've made great strides in our fight against this.
But that's like the thing with
You've done a
her.
wonderful
She's like,
job leading the effort.
sees it as a spotlight. Like, they're literally trying to help people.
That a long time ago.
You're doing it now.
To victory!
Well, what's his story? What did he do?
To
Or maybe
victory.
I'm missing something. Oh no.
Heart.
No way.
Can't breathe.
Uncle, what is it?
Was it in the drink?
Oh no, it's his heart. Please, someone get help.
And we are all aware that Anaconda was a flawed man.
Oh, he died.
He knew better than anyone of his own mistakes.
I need to know about him. What did he do? Wow. What? I really want to know about his past. Like, he has a lot of guilt he carries.
What's happened?
I'm afraid, my friends, that Lieutenant Devo here has some questions.
Do you know
This
of
guy's
anyone
back.
who, how to put this? Hated Senator Farr? Enough to kill him?
What makes you think it was murder?
Poison, of course. The politician's preferred method. Found a chemical in his bloodstream, killed him right away. Politicians always have something to hide, and it always comes back to haunt them. Oh, look who I'm asking. Room full of politicians.
Oh my god.
We should delay the vote.
But why?
No one will give the vote their full attention until they know what's happened to Anno.
Maybe I can put a motion on the floor. I don't think anyone will object given the circumstances.
Then we'll have time to conduct our own investigation.
Detective Devo specifically asked us not to.
Well, yeah, we don't want to listen to him.
I'd rather do this quietly.
Then perhaps Senator Organa, you should accompany her.
I don't need a guardian.
Of course not, my dear. Think of it as precautionary.
Don't worry, I won't get in your way.
Very well. I have no objections.
You're suggesting one of us killed Anaconda Farr.
How delightful. Every time Arno opened his befuddled mouth, it gave us another quote to use in our fundraising.
Jeez.
Why would we kill our best source of income?
Wow.
Ono had a secret meeting at the docks under the Derek Major the night before he died.
And you just happen to know about this meeting
Yeah,
how?
that's weird.
So I was having Ono followed. Just because I respected Ono doesn't mean I wasn't trying to get dirt on him.
Okay.
I will go look. But whatever we find, I'll have more questions for both of you.
Phew. This one's stressful. It's just so... I hate the fact that they have to work with so many different types of shady people. Oh, they're gonna try to drop that on them? But who knew that they were coming over here?
Just
Oh
leave
my
it to
god.
Lieutenant
You
Devo.
guys. Oh my goodness. That looks like a girl. I don't know. Oh, you're like trapped in there? I love how Padme is just so ready for this. She's just trained. I wonder if it's one of his mentor or the mentee or the other lady that was in their group.
Wait!
Whoa. As a senator, can she be killing people and shooting people? Like, I don't know what rules they have. Whoa, oh man. Dang. That just doesn't feel good because you'd want to know who it was.
Senator Amidala, is it possible you might be going deaf? There are rules, Senator.
My friend was murdered. I don't care about rules.
Don't care about rules.
What if this was all a setup? What if Dichi sent us here just so he could kill us?
If we hurry, we might still be able to catch Dichi before he leaves the Senate.
Agreed.
But it definitely seemed like a girl. So whoever he hired.
Senator Dichi.
Wow,
sure
he
you're
looks
surprised to see
crazy.
me after what you. He's dead.
Whoa.
He's been stabbed.
Oh my god. This is like Clue now.
The killer is obviously targeting the leadership. You must stay here under my protection.
Why? So the killer can take us all out at once? We are far too easy a target sitting here. I am leaving.
No, you can't leave, Lolo. I think, in this instance, the inspector is right.
Out of my way.
Okay, Lolo. I don't know. I think it might be you.
You've handled yourself well.
Anno believed if you see injustice, you can't wait for someone else to fix it. You must stand up and get involved.
Help! I have been attacked. Senator Bertoni. She jumped me.
That old lady? How?
She says you attacked her.
Attacked her? Lolo? If I ever attack someone, I hope it'll be someone mildly important.
And I've been thinking about how you were in Dichi's office to hear about that meeting at the docks.
It wasn't me. You have no proof.
Yeah, I mean, it really it's not. Like, you can tell.
The poison which killed Far only affects Rhodian blood, and it was developed by Kaminoan scientists.
Oh.
But
you're Kaminoan, you had access to the poison.
Well, Palpatine's
That's
even
motive,
in there.
means, and opportunity. Guards?
Wait. No.
If the poison was in all our drinks,
Yeah.
Lolo would have died too.
What?
She's Rhodian. Unless she didn't drink. But you drank, right, Lolo? Lolo.
Oh, shit.
You didn't drink, did you?
Oh.
You're right. You're coming with me. For insurance.
Man. Palpatine's like,
Did you honestly think he had the moral right to lead us after he betrayed us?
He was sorry.
He was weak. And when I heard Dichi knew about that meeting, he had to go too.
dang.
Halt! Put down your weapon.
Dang. She did the worm on her way down. Dang, Padme. That's sad. It's like your own friend. And your freaking mentee. The mentee killed the mentor.
Motion to stop the creation
Messed
of more
up.
clone troops has failed. And the continued manufacturing of clone troopers shall proceed as scheduled.
Wow.
I know this decision was most unexpected. I myself don't support it, but democracy must stand.
Yeah. Right. Democracy.
The victory of the clone army, for now, is the only thing that can lead us to peace.
Wow. Well, that was like a extremely intense 3 episodes. And I mean, intense in a way of just like psychologically with the politics. You know, that's why a lot of people say I stay out of politics. I don't like it. It's too much because this is a lot. But then when we all stay out of it, then we're not aware of what's going on. We don't know the ins and the outs. And then the good people, because there's always going to be good people. It's not all a puppet show and everyone's under the same master. But there's always going to be the good people that are there. It's just the truth. But they need help and they need support, and it's figuring out who is that person and hoping that there is still some, a good person. Not everyone has been bought out. But damn, this is so realistic. It's scary. It's eerie. I can't remember when Padme was saying that. It's just that same vibe of this. No one there's not enough people who care, and all this. Basically, everything's crumbling at everyone's feet. Okay, so I really appreciated. Of course, Padme would have a friend who's a separatist, because Padme is just one of those people who's understanding and open and does not see the world in black or white, and she's very forgiving, and just it's so cool to see the separatist side for the first time, and that they still do have a democracy, and majority of them want the war to end too. And it's not just a bunch of evil, vile lunatics. They're normal people. They just have a different political view. And I loved that, like, Mina and Padme were talking, and Mina was like, we're just never going to see eye to eye on this, but we do see eye to eye on ending the war. And I think that's important. I think that was lost, especially during the Trump thing. Like, lots of family members stopped talking. I don't know if maybe still don't talk. There was just a lot of fallout. And it was like, if you have this ideology or this belief or this political view, we're completely done. And I think that we can't burn all our bridges, because then we're trapped on one side. We can never cross over. We need to have an open mind, even though it can be extremely infuriating and frustrating and scary. But there needs to be conversation. And as you can see by listening to me, you can understand why I really love Padme. Like, I loved her in the prequels, and she barely had any, like, she did have some big parts, but she didn't even, like, the political side of things we didn't really see. But to see her in action in this series, you really get an in-depth view of her and how hard she works and how lonely it feels at times. And you know what? It's so cool that she's not, like, just falling all over herself, or like, Anakin, can you come over and just let's chill and like I need comfort. And not that that's a bad thing, because I'm more that person, but to be able to just fall on your own self and deal with the pressures of the job you've taken, and not needing any other person to, like, have you, even though a support system is 100% needed and important, but hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. It's just so cool that she's working hard, and she's stressed and overwhelmed. But yeah, I love the separatist side of things. It's the first time I'm seeing it. It really humanized them. I loved it. I feel really bad for Mina. Like, that story is so sad, and I don't know what's going to happen with her son. But I think Ahsoka is going to probably meet him on the battlefield. At that point, both his parents have been murdered, and it seems to be the Republic's doing. So I don't blame the kid for having some sort of grudge against the Republic. And that's why war continues, because there's grudges and vengeance and revenge, and it never ends. That's the whole point of why violence needs to end. That's why characters like Thorfinn from Vinland Saga talk about we have no enemies. Like his dad said, Thor said, no one is your enemy. Who is your enemy? You have no enemies. We don't have any enemies, genuinely. Even the people who mess with us and hurt us. Because it's just the same thing. You kill someone, they have family, that's why I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think back in the day, people would take out whole families because they didn't want anyone left over to seek vengeance. And it's just because that's stuck in someone's body. You're like, you killed my whole family, I'm going to find you and take revenge. And so it's just never ending. It's never ending. So who lays down the sword? Who just says, you know what, this needs to end? And so I just love the way this looks, the way they do it. That boy, and I forget his name, but he probably has vengeance in his heart. Ahsoka is getting bigger. She's older. It's weird to see this, but it's like, wow, great. I mean, of course, she's going to get older, but I don't know. You know, they grow up so fast. And the politics of like, oh, we need to deregulate the banks and we need to spend $5 million on making more clone troopers, and you know, it's just like, oh, here we go. It doesn't end. And now 25% of their credits or whatever is going to go to, I'm assuming maybe it's their taxes, but it's going to the war efforts. It takes away from the people who they're supposedly fighting for. You know, it's like, okay, you're fighting for them, but now they're suffering. They can't take showers. They can't do anything. So what is the war about? So it's just, this was great. I love it. I just love it. I love this series so much. And it's just gotten better and better and better. So props to Padme. I'm just a fan, huge fan. She's awesome. I love her, and anybody who has that spirit within them, like, prevail, don't give up, keep going. But that's all for now. I will see you guys in the next trilogy arc. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.